Topic number 2, we're going to go to Palos Verdes and the Los Verdes submarket. I've talked about this market a lot in my weekly blog. I recently had a sale at the beginning of the year in Los Verdes that broke the price per square foot record, that had, incredible bones and amazing views, and was an amazing project that almost 20 offers came in on. And I thought we may have found the top with that sale. No. Los Verdes has continued to outperform and exceed all expectations, I think, of any agent, including me. I want to break down a street in general in Los Verdes that's just had a wild run, and that's Golden Meadows. Golden Meadows is really well known in Los Verdes because it's at the bottom part of the hill of Los Verdes, and it borders Palos Verdes Estates. So Los Verdes is Rancho Palos Verdes. Golden Meadows is this long, straight street that borders PVE, and it does homes on the west side have views of the Pacific Ocean, and there's a lot of great 4-bedroom home options there. All track homes, very similar, so it's easy to compare. Well, excuse me. In 2019, there was a turnkey move-in ready home with a great backyard. Not turnkey, totally updated, but very move-in ready, clean, and an amazing backyard in 2019 before the pandemic that sold for $1.395. Let's call it 1.4 for an easy number. In 2020, coming out of the pandemic, there was a Golden Meadows fixer property that sold for slightly less, $1.23 million. Let's call it 1.2. So $200,000 less, similar size backyard, views, etc. That was Golden Meadows then. Golden Meadows now has experienced an amazing uptick. There was a fixer that closed just a month ago for $1.51 million. And it wasn't on the view side of Golden Meadows. That is 1.2 to 1.5. That's a $300,000 jump, or a 25% jump in price on a fixer home. And then there was a recent listing that came out that I had a client write an offer on that asked $1.65 million. I actually blogged about it saying, look, there were 9 offers. We were not countered. So I said, you know what? They're probably going into the 1.7s for sure. In fact, they are for sure going into the 1.7s. And I said, if there's someone really, really eager, they might go into the 1.8s, and that would be an all-time high on Golden Meadows. Well, I was wrong. I thought an all-time high at 1.8 million would be it. And it exceeded all expectations and ultimately closed for $1.92 million. Insane. If you know Los Verdes, that's a big number. That's $950 a square foot. And when you go $1.92 million compared to a 2019 sale that was almost identical at 1.4, that's a $500,000 jump. I mean, let that sink in. If you had bought 18 months earlier, you have a $500,000 jump on your $1.4 million purchase. That is a 40% increase in price on Golden Meadows. So it just shows you how wild and how strong the Los Verdes submarket has been, and really a lot of Palos Verdes in general, for people looking for homes away from the hustle and bustle and with backyards to ride out the pandemic. And really no one's thinking about riding out the pandemic anymore because vaccinations have us reopening in a month or so. But it seems like the psyche of buyers today, this backyard space, suburban, close to the beach and or commuting to city areas, is here to stay. And $1.9 million in Los Verdes for that type of home on Golden Meadows is akin to a Valmonte home selling, or a Lanada Bay home that sells at a huge premium to Los Verdes, but it seems as if Los Verdes is blurring with some of these higher priced areas in PV because people just go, oh, it's PV, I'm going to pay up for it because it's in Palos Verdes. I don't care if it's Valmonte, if it's Los Verdes, or if it's the backside of the hill off PV Drive East. It's amazing what has happened on the hill and the price runs that we are seeing.